understand, and that's people who buy canned biscuits. I'm coming to your rescue whether you want to be rescued or not. I'm teaching you how to make biscuits at home that are gonna beat your canned biscuits out of the park. Start with some flour, very basic ingredient. We're going to add a little bit of sugar. You can use white sugar, I prefer my raw. It's also a very basic ingredient. And then we need baking powder. I'm pretty sure you have that in your pantry as well. And all of this should only take you about 15 minutes, which is not as long as it takes you to run to the store and buy them. And it's also cheaper. Then we need cream of tartar. You might not have this in your pantry. Just remember to get it the next time you go grocery shopping. It will last you for ages. And it does make these things so much better. Just mix your dry ingredients together a little bit. And yes, I'm making this video because you guys asked me to from yesterday's video. These are biscuits I eat with my biscuits and sausage gravy. We're gonna add some softened shortening or butter. Butter is probably the most common thing in your house, so just use butter. It'll turn out really well if you do. And I almost forgot. We need to add some salt, which all of you guys have in your pantry anyways. And I've been making these biscuits since I was 8 years old, so I'm pretty sure you can do it too. Now we're going to add a little bit of milk, just regular whole milk or 2%, whatever you have in your fridge works. Stir that together until it gets really stiff, which it's going to. Once you have that mixed together with your spoon as good as you can, it'll probably be dry enough that it's kind of crumbly. We're going to add an egg, and you don't want to beat that egg. Then you go in with your hand and just knead everything together until you have a nice fluffy dough. And just for reference, if you decide to use this recipe for yourself, I'm only making a half a batch, so it takes a small egg. If you're making a whole batch, it takes a regular sized egg. And this dough is not fussy. If it's too soft, you can just add a little bit more flour until it's kneadable. This was a little bit too sticky to work with it on a surface, probably because the egg was bigger than it would be if you'd make a whole batch. I just added a little bit more flour and I'm just kneading it in so I can work with it better on my floured surface to roll it out. I have my dough all finished. Now you're just gonna sprinkle your surface with a little bit of flour to roll those things out. And take your cookie sheet that you're gonna use and flour it lightly. You can also grease it instead of flouring it. And if you're too lazy to roll your biscuits out, you can literally just take a cookie dropper and drop them on your cookie sheet and then squeeze them flat before baking them. That works perfectly. But if you want to roll them out, just roll them out a little bit to about a ½ inch thick. Then just take your favorite sized cookie cutter and just cut them out. Place them on your cookie sheet. Make sure they have a little bit of space to expand. They don't need to have this much, and this is just my leftover dough, so I made it into one big biscuit, and then we stick it in the oven to bake, and it does not take long to bake these. We just got our biscuits out of the oven. They were this simple to make. Now they're all done, and you can just enjoy them however you want. I don't have any gravy anymore, so I'm going to eat one with molasses because honey and molasses are my two favorite ways to eat biscuits. You can't just eat it whole, or you can break some off like this because they're nice and crumbly. They're not too crumbly, but they're like fluffy, if you know what I mean. Just put some molasses on there and then take a big fat bite and see if they're good. Ma'am, this combination takes me back to the days when we used to make molasses and we made these to eat with them. Oh my gosh, that's so good. If food makes a mess, you know it's delicious. If you guys want this recipe, it is in my cookbook under Melt in Your Mouth Biscuits. It's really simple to make, as you just saw. That cookbook is on my website, socialsbylavina.com, which I have linked on my profile over here, or depending what platform you're on, it might be in the caption of this video. Or you can just go to your browser app and type into the search bar socialsbylavina.com and my website will pop up. I hope you guys go try this. Let me know how it goes and enjoy.